This is an instance of quick response to a prayer. I had a business trip I had to make. Some income was due to me. It was overdue, and I was very short. And a number of people were depending upon me to be on this business trip. And I was facing, what I think you call in England, a financial embarrassment. And I was in my car talking to a friend on cell phone. I had to leave the next morning, and I needed $300. And I was pretending to my friend, that, oh yes, seeing you there, right, looking forward to it and everything, right? And I'm praying, Lord, I need $300. Somehow, immediately, I have to leave in the morning. So ordinarily I would pull into this underground garage that I use. Because I'm on the cell phone, I'm a little distracted, I end up pulling over to parking meter instead, right by the underground bank garage. And so I'm sitting there talking with my friend, having just uttered this prayer and thinking, how am I going to handle this? When suddenly there's this terrific noise, and a car sideswipes my car as I'm sitting there, parked in the parking meter, and knocks the driver's side rear side view mirror clean off. Electronically controlled, new car, knocks the thing clean off, dangling by its cord. I jump out of the car, the person pulls over. It turns out to be this 20-year-old girl who's totally traumatized. She goes, oh my God, nothing like this has ever happened to me before. I'm so sorry. Can I give you $300? There's an ATM right here. Would that be okay? So, I said, well, okay. Anyway, so a few minutes after uttering this prayer, this complete stranger gave me $300 in cash. Now, as it happens, the cost of repairing the mirror was actually only $100. I didn't know that at the time. And it probably saved her some money on her insurance, whatever, worth the time. So I call that a pretty quick response.
So, again, just to ask the question, I mean, what would you say to somebody that says, well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a coincidence.
Well, I would say that that's a meaningless statement. Coincidence, that's simply to observe something that's patently obvious, which is a coincidence, two things that happened together at the same time. It's just a completely meaningless thing to say. Yeah, the universe is a coincidence. It means nothing to say that, to say that the two events are, this is what Jung used the word synchronicity for, which is a causal relatedness, meaning it's like two lines of dominoes falling independently of each other in a parallel line, but there's a moment at which there's relatedness between them. So that girl's schedule, thoughts, whims, sudden decisions to turn this way or that, my having pulled over, having uttered the prayer, all these things, it all adds up to, it's not just one coincidence, it's a series of coincidences that led to a moment where I asked the universe for $300, and 5 minutes later, the universe gave it to me. So I can say, fine, for that person, fine, you may live in your random, impersonal, cold universe in which, seemingly generous and very personal responses from the universe are dismissed as being, cold, impersonal, random accidents. Fine, I can say, and that's a pretty lonely cosmos to live in, and you can live there. That's fine. I'm perfectly happy in mine.